Welcome to another mini series with Tobosi Igwe Ikolomuo. Today I want to discuss on 5 similarities between Jehovah and Igbo deities. You know, Jehovah is the God we see in the Old Testament Bible. You know, the Igbos of today who so dare this Bible. So it's important that we keep doing some of these analysis, the construction. Because Igbos, you say that missing if I thought or so these comparisons are necessary so that it will help our people to make constructive reasoning and deductive analysis. 5 similarities between Jehovah. The problem is that Igbos today are even confused the name of the God they are worshiping, but most of them will call the God Jehovah. So if the Western God that they worship is Jehovah, let's see the similarities between Jehovah and Igbo deities their ancestors worshipped that they are insulting today. 1. Jehovah was initiated by a man, Moses. It was initiated. Before Moses, there was nothing like the worship of Jehovah. So Moses instituted the deity or the God known as what? Jehovah. Moses is a dibia. Moses, from Igbo worldview, is a dibia. So he instituted the deity known as Jehovah for his people. Just like Igbo dibias instituted Ogugu, Udo, Apo, and Apo for their own people. All these deities, Ogugu, Udo, Apo, or other deities with several names, are instead by powerful dibias for the benefit of their own people. So you see the similarities. It was clear in the Bible that the deity Jehovah was instead by a human being known as Moses, and he instituted it for his people known as the Israelites. The same way that our own people, our own dibias, institute other deities like Ogugu, Udo, Apo, name them, for the benefit of their own people or their own community. Number 2 similarities, war. All through the Old Testament, we saw Jehovah engaging in wars, dispossessing people of their lands and properties. These people are people, mark the word, these people are people who do not worship the Jehovah. Remember, the Jehovah was instead for a certain set of people known as Israelites. So those who were not Israelites, this Jehovah was seen going war, engaging in wars, dispossessing these people of their properties. Some they won some of the wars, some they didn't win. And you know, whenever there is religion, in all religion, when a God didn't win any battle, they will blame the people for sinning. If the God wins the war, the God takes the credit. They won't give the credit to the astuteness of the army or the soldiers or other people or the human factors in the war. So you see the similarities there. The gods engaged in war, just the same way Igbo gods, especially Udo, they are also instituted to go to wars. Udo is one of the major war gods in Igbo land. One of the major war gods in Igbo land. A vengeful god. So that's the similarities. Number 3, terms and condition. The whole of Deuteronomy, the book of Deuteronomy, the whole of Deuteronomy was filled with terms and condition. After Moses instead Jehovah for his people, there were terms and conditions. The whole of Deuteronomy was filled with these terms and conditions. If you hearken to my word, if you do this, and I'm going to do this for you. That is it. It's the same way with our own gods. Our own gods have terms and conditions. If you do this for me, I will do this for you. If you do this for me, I will do this for you. Number 4, it was never universal. The God Moses instead for his people, Jehovah, was never a universal God. It was clear. In fact, in one of the places he introduced himself to Moses, he said, I am this, I am this. I am the God of your fathers. I am this one. He never claimed that he is the God of the whole universe, because if he was the God of the whole universe, he cannot go to war against other children of the universe. Because universe means whole, everywhere. So our ancestors, the God of our ancestors, never claimed that they were the gods of the whole universe. They were the God of a particular family, clan, community. However, as the God expand, as families expand into a community, and the numbers of the community keep increasing, so do the fame of the God increase. And the number of the people who worship that God, you do what? Increase. So Jehovah was never a universal God. Up to today, still not a universal God. There are so many people who do not believe and worship in Jehovah. The same way, our own deities are not universal gods. There are so many people who do not believe in our ancestral religion or in our ancestral gods, though unfortunately we do not evangelize. Number five in these similarities, Jehovah was not averse to blood sacrifice. Blood sacrifice here means animal sacrifice. We saw how many times that animals were sacrificed, and the God, even when the God was marshalling out its terms and conditions, it was saying what animals that will be sacrificed for this kind of Thanksgiving and all that. Also Igbo deities are not averse to blood sacrifice. Igbo deities are not averse to blood sacrifice. So these are the similarities. Now let's look at the three differences. Jehovah in the Bible said that he is a jealous God. Unfortunately, Igbo gods are not jealous. Jehovah strictly said that he wanted the people of Israelites to worship him alone. Igbo gods are not jealous gods. Igbo gods do not want you to worship only them. A particular God allows you to worship as many gods as you want, as you desire. What the God is interested is keep my own terms and conditions with you, keep my own covenant with you. My covenant with you does not preclude you from worshiping other gods. Just keep my own personal arrangement with you. So this is number one major difference. So now you understand where this concept of one God is coming from, because the Jehovah that was seen in the Bible is a jealous God who wants only it or him or her to be worshipped. Number two, Igbo deities, there is no history to support Igbo deities engaging in needless bloodbath as was seen in the Bible. There was needless bloodbath in the Bible. We need to admit this fact. Needless bloodbath in the Bible. So many people were killed. So many people were dispossessed to expand the kingdom for the people of Israelites. No. If you go throughout Igbo history, you will never see bloodbaths of that nation in the name of kingdom expansion. No. There are few history of intertribal. I doubt if there is any history of intertribal war in Igbo land. That means Igbos engaging in war with other people. No. The few wars that you notice is communal wars between Igbos and Igbos, one Igbo community and the other, and it's very small. If I go most of, like us from Unewi, most of the fight our ancestors engaged in, we were made to know that it was Ogwopili. Opili is like stick. So they went to war with stick. There was needless bloodbath. And before Igbos go to war, they engage in every form of diplomacy to ensure that the war is averted. Number three, dialogue. Igbo deities give room for their people, for their adherents to dialogue and negotiate and possibly disagree with them and in extreme cases discard them. That's why we have the Igbo adage. Na alusi emeri foje bola alusi egosi oisi eji we pie. So Igbos, in extreme cases, even discard their gods. But the Jehovah, there is no room. We cannot see room for dialogue, to negotiate, to disagree in extreme cases or even discard. So these are the three major differences. I just need us to understand, think critically about all the issues I raised in this video so that we appreciate who we are, who our ancestors were, and stop this habit of denigrating our ancestors. Thank you.
If you love the video you will just watch, please like and subscribe, and also share the video. Please like, subscribe, and share this video if you love it. Thank you.